Hello guys, it's Jason here, and yes, I am back to making Life is Strange videos. The reason I'm back to making them is because when my parents were on my profile for YouTube, they deleted any videos deemed necessarily inappropriate. So that means all of my videos, so now I have to start over from scratch. And here's the hoping this time it doesn't automatically delete. Okay, let's do this. If I do sniffle sometimes, it's probably because I have a stuffy nose. So I'll end up trying to breathe through my mouth, which is really annoying, so just bear with me. Okay, so what Life is Strange is, it's a puzzle game. It's kind of like an interactive movie. It's not like your typical game where it's like a first-person shooter or a strategy or whatever. It's more of an interactive movie. And the thing about Life is Strange is, well, it has a storyline to it, and you have choices, and your choices affect how the game goes. Okay, I just want to make a quick heads up that I've already played the entire game, so I'm just gonna do little by little. And we're gonna start off with episode 1, Chrysalis. And we are good to go. This is what happens when you've already played the game. And here we are introduced to the main character. And currently, right now, there is a storm going on.
How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
I feel really uncomfortable right now because I'm sitting in a really tiny chair, so yeah. Okay, the deal is that there's a giant storm going on and you have to reach the lighthouse. And here's the map to Arcadia Bay, which is barely seeable here. And there's your giant tornado, which is actually a water spout because it's forming over water, but, you know, we'll just go with the game and say it's a tornado. And hold up.
Come on, Max. You can make it.
There is the town over there.
Holy shit.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen. And it happened.
was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he
Okay,
could be
right now
talking
I
about
think she
photography
might have
as
woke
he
up
likely
from a
was.
nightmare.
I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow, from color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
You know, to be honest, it's a picture that's basically better than whatever I would have been able to take, because even though I have an iPhone 7, I wouldn't be able to take a really good picture like that. Like, I always end up taking cliche pictures.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit.
I can't believe I still have his pencil case.
Seriously.
I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
You're good. You can keep the pencil
Any
case.
one of you could
Wow,
do that to
stutter.
me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious?
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
Not so fast. We're gonna go check out a couple of stuff.
So, she could have taken another approach.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
I prefer...
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Okay, so this is Maxine Caulfield's journal. This is where you go to like find information about the rest of the game. Like, here would be the journal. This is where like you can go and try to figure out what the rest of the day has been like. So if you ever want to read up and try to find any more information, this is where you go to. This is like biographies of the different characters that are here. Obviously not every character is going to be on here, but like the main characters. Like, for example, you've got Max. So if you ever want to know more about Max, this is where you go to. You got Mr. Jefferson here, the art teacher at Blackwell Academy. You got Victoria Chase, which you don't really tend to find out too much until later. And you also have Kate Marsh. Now, there are empty spaces in these slots, and that means that later in the game, there will be more people to meet. And this is your photo slot. This is where you go to view your photos. In Life is Strange, there are optional photos that you can go and take around the environment. So this is where you go to check out your pictures. Obviously, I've played the game already, I've already got most of the images. Well, in this case, I should say all the images. Throughout Life is Strange, there are items that you can look at, and this is where you go to look at items. Each lock represents a different location with its own item. Well, items that you can interact with. So this is where you go to look at them. And here would be the text messages that you would look at if you ever want to find out more info. And I think that's it for the journal. There's some really interesting stuff in it.
Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria.
Plus, and I have to get my daily selfie quota.
And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs.
I'm just gonna eavesdrop on this
Like Cocteau,
conversation that he's having
he was a
here.
true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression.
So there was a tradition for a selfie.
Expression. Sorry. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
Whoa, what kind of gift does she have?
Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
And this is where I make a not so important decision, but a decision nonetheless. So I'm gonna pick...
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
Oh, geez, thanks for ranting us.
The deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
I feel like Max is like the cliche shy teenage girl.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
So I'm just gonna go explore around this room.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
If you hear a blank within the speech, it might be my Xbox. I'm not sure. I don't know why it does that, so... sorry.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool. I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us. Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Nice camera.
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope. This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses And look at that vintage rangefinder. What? So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Abaddon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
Alright, I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible so this wouldn't have to be a burden upon you, but I'm just tempted to explore things. Whoops, I won't be able to go there. And this is where you find your first optional photo.
This might make a cool shot.
Now there'll be a button at the bottom that'll say click this button to view the photo. And it'll bring you... It should bring you here. It didn't exactly bring me there because I already have the photos. So yeah.
I like this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
Green and serene. I think it rhymes. Whoa, hold up there. Did pass a couple of things.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
The Everyday Hero contest is a contest that Maxine Caulfield is in. It is a big plot to the story. So basically what it is that you take a picture of someone or something doing heroic things, and you have to submit it in order to get a chance to fly to San Francisco and represent the school at the National Everyday Heroes competition at the Zeitgeist Gallery on October 11, 2013. And obviously I was just reading off the quote here. So just know that this contest is a big plot. Well, it's a big part of the plot, yeah.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Wait, she actually enjoys watching documentaries? Hold the phone, I want to know which one.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. You can never escape the lighthouse here.
That is the lighthouse at the beginning of the nightmare scene. And the lighthouse also plays a big part in the story. Okay, we have a camera.
Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera.
Okay, there are a couple more things around here to see.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge. Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Wow, the audio quality was just awful. Like, it keeps breaking Like, it keeps making these little gaps in the audio every now and then, and it's kind of annoying. But anyways, this is Kate Marsh. She's one of the main characters in the game. And you're probably wondering why she's sad. And it probably has something to do with a video seeming that I picked up the paper ball and it said something about a porn video. So that must mean Kate must have been involved in something, but we don't know that for sure, so we'll just have to play and see.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
It's probably because she's popular. Most popular girls are like that.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
She must like her that much. My bad. Wow, jeez, I can't speak today.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
That was pretty inspiring. I wonder why she won't hand in the photo. I mean, her photo actually isn't that bad. I mean, it's way better than anything I would have taken on my iPhone 7. And now we're gonna exit.
I was about to.
Welcome to the real world.
Cute.
Hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Because Max wants everybody to see how baby she was. And she plays it so short.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy.
Plastics. They really are. They're like this game's version of the plastics. If you don't know what the plastics are, they're basically the famous girls in a school, and they're good looking, and they get all the guys. So yeah.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
This is Rachel Amber. She's a missing girl, and she's pivotal in the game. So the whole point of the game. No, let me not reveal that. So I'm just gonna leave it off as she's missing and someone's looking to find her.
She didn't come to Blackpool to mess around.
Let's see, did I miss anything around you? I would hope not.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type. Hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
Okay, so what the Vortex Club is, now that I can actually explain, now I can actually speak better, thank God. What the Vortex Club is, it's a famous club for people who are very famous socially. Like people who are able to socially blend in and stuff like that. It's a very popular group. It also plays into the story. Most of the people in the school are in it. Well, most of the famous people actually. Max is not in it and she totally hates it.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
More posters.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
For the swim team watching this, yes, Blackwell Academy has its own swim team, and it actually looks like they have trophies. So, swim team, step up your game.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp. You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
Just more school drama, Hugh.
Samuel is such a weirdo, but I kinda like that about him.
Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that's in the school that you can go and explore, so...
There's the lighthouse again.
This is probably why it's taken me a very long time. We don't want to go there yet.
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit? I guess we all should these days. Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters, so sad. Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me.
Now, there probably has to be stuff to explore here too, so...
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Nah, you're fine. Everyone has their weird dreams.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
I wonder who hates Rachel Amber. I mean, she seems respectable.
I'm good to flow. Thanks. This poster must drive people to have sex.
Okay, something tells me that someone really hates Kate, or someone's making fun of Kate.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz. The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
And I think that's it. So let's go use the sink.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Wait, why'd you do that? That was a pretty good photo.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day. Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. We'll have to find out. Now, this isn't an optional photo, it's actually just an interaction, so... Wait, why the heck is he in the girls' bathroom?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Whoa. That's bad.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in our...
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color...
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot believe
who
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the...
Okay, that probably means I
better
should
rewind.
Yeah, I should rewind.
I did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example of
did
a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm
captured
a
the
human
condition
time
in black and
machine.
white?
That's pretty cool.
Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images...
Keep it together, Max.
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
My pencil case is still in the same place.
Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty?
Still the same stupid picture.
She had a brilliant
So everything seems the same as before.
She could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm
What
not...
is going on? Nothing has moved at all.
Okay, I can tell she's kind of freaking out because now she has superpowers.
He captured the essence of post-war beat.
Damn it, everything is the
There
same.
was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle.
Wowzer, my old broken camera is new again.
Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse. and both were the great...
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
The journal's still the same. And just about everything's still the same.
Were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony.
Alright, I'm gonna
If you
take this
haven't,
selfie because I
shame,
can't
shame.
stand this lecture
Capturing
at all.
the
It's just
romantic
super
urban
boring.
solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photo. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming this.
You all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation.
So I can go back in time.
For selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for...
I need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
And this is where I give an excuse to try to save the girl.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Yes, the guy
class.
was a French painter.
And I need time to save that girl.
A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again
Hearing process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces,
Sure, I can do that.
making them extremely popular from the... Well, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
And this is where I steal Victoria's answer.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Not really.
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero. There's no time to fuck around here.
Okay, I'm going.
Part of the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
What are you waiting for? Go.
Oh, can I still talk to Kate?
Kate probably wouldn't laugh at me, but how can I ask her about what's going on?
With the shot, right? Let's do it.
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
Nice to know she actually has a good friend, like Max.
Victoria hasn't moved from that spot. I wish I could go talk to Mr. Jefferson about what's going on, but I can't.
Ultimately, I'm gonna have to.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
I get to reverse time and use his answers against him. Sweet! Now let's do that again.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Alright, now I finally get to leave. And I go get to save the girl.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Because Max wants everybody to see how
All the cabbage.
Let's see if I can go talk to him about it.
I can't talk to Samuel about this, even if he might believe me.
Because if you send me a picture, I won't be
Alright, now I've got to go save this girl.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in, and I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where did you get that? What are you doing?
Don't
Come on, put that thing
ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
I need a hammer to break it open.
People trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass!
Okay, I need more time.
Nobody...
I really need more time.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so
I need
sick
a hammer to break it open.
to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble.
More time, come on.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to
There's
get
the
in hella
hammer.
more trouble.
Now I can break this goddamn glass.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
No, need more
Tell
time.
me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more
I need
trouble.
a hammer to break it open.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way!
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Yes! I saved her!
Another shitty day.
Take that, you
That
piece of
did
shit.
not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey look, the butterfly's still there. Unfazed.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Ooh. Shots fired.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
Hold up, I heard a door open. Is it opening? Is he gonna come out anytime soon? I guess not.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
My first important decision. So if I pick one of these decisions, it affects me in the future. So I should probably do the right thing. Ultimately, these important decisions come down to whether you feel it's right or it's wrong to do that thing. So it ultimately boils down to the end. But for me, I'm gonna report this person because that's what I would do.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family. And one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in a girl's bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now.
Should I rewind and change my story?
Okay, so before I continue any further, the Prescott families are the oldest family in Arcadia Bay, which is the town that we're in, and it's in Oregon. Sorry that I didn't say that earlier, but anyway, the Prescott family funds pretty much anything and everything in the entire town, considering that they do own it and they're the richest in the town. So what I'm probably thinking is that the Prescott
Max,
family...
You better go on outside now.
Okay, that's great. But what I'm thinking is that the Prescott family has influenced the principal's decision-making. And that might be bad, but we'll just have to see later. And now I have to go outside to the main campus. Whoopee.